Hi folks, welcome back to The Common Kitchen. I'm Brian. I'm a composer, musician, and passionate cook, and I'm here to help you amp up your kitchen game using simple recipes, basic skills, and easily accessible ingredients. In my kitchen, common is king. Today, I'm going to be walking you through a classic, spaghetti and meatballs. Now, making a meal like this is normally an all-day endeavor, but my method is much quicker and no less delicious. In fact, I think you'll find that these are the best spaghetti and meatballs you have ever tasted. And with only 45 minutes of active prep time, they're a perfect weeknight meal. I love this recipe, and I know that you'll love it too. Let's get started. Let's get started with our tomato sauce. For this recipe, you'll only need a few basic ingredients. Half of a large sweet onion, 3 large cloves of garlic, half a cup of chopped parsley, 1 bunch of basil, 1 peeled carrot, half a cup of dry white wine, kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes, and 3 ounces of tomato paste. Finely chop your onion, garlic, and parsley. One of the great things about this recipe is that although we add meatballs later on, the sauce itself is vegan. As such, you can easily set aside a bit of sauce if you have vegan or vegetarian dinner guests. This recipe yields roughly double the amount of sauce you need for a pound of dry pasta or 26 ounces of fresh pasta. Heat 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a heavy-bottomed saucepan over high heat until smoking. Add your chopped onions and a large pinch of kosher salt and cook, stirring frequently, until the onions are softened and have begun to brown. This will take about 5 minutes. Add your parsley and garlic and cook until fragrant, about 30 seconds, before adding in the tomato paste. Cook, stirring frequently, until the tomato paste has begun to caramelize and stick to the bottom of the pan. Deglaze with your white wine, taking care to scrape up all the brown bits on the bottom of the pan, before adding in the full can of crushed tomatoes. Stir to combine, and let cook for 5 minutes, before adding in your peeled carrot, cut in half, and letting cook for 2 more minutes. Add in a full bunch of unchopped basil. You see, much like me, basil leaves are extremely weak and fragile. For maximum flavor, always do unchopped basil leaves in your sauce. Perfect. Add the dried oregano, stir to coat the leaves, then add half a cup of water, taking care to show off your fancy mug to anyone that may be watching. Give that a final stir and let simmer uncovered over low heat as you prepare your meatballs. For this, you will need 1 pound of sweet Italian sausage, 1/3 of a cup of whole milk, 1 1/4 cups of Panko breadcrumbs, 1/3 of a cup of chopped parsley, 2 chopped cloves of garlic, and 1 large egg. Combine all ingredients but the sausage in a bowl and stir to combine. Once combined, let that sit for 10 minutes. This will allow the breadcrumbs to soak up any remaining liquid from the eggs and the milk. Meanwhile, preheat your broiler. Add the sausage, taking care to break up any large pieces as you do so. This will make mixing far easier later on. Stir until well combined, and portion out into 16 equally sized meatballs. Place these onto a greased cooling rack set over a sheet pan. Broil the meatballs for roughly 10 minutes, flipping once until browned on all sides. You're not cooking these all the way through. You're just searing them. When ready, they will look like this. Add the meatballs to 2½ cups of your tomato sauce, spoon some sauce over them, and cover. Let cook for at least 25 minutes over medium-low heat. There's no risk of them overcooking whilst braising in sauce, so you don't need to worry about that. Meanwhile, cook your spaghetti to just shy of al dente in a large pot of salted water and drain. When ready to serve, remove the meatballs and transfer to a bowl. Disperse the sauce along the bottom of the pan for more even coating. and add in your cooked pasta, being sure to drop some onto your stovetop as you do so. Toss together over low heat for about 2 minutes. This will complete the cooking process and also lead to well-coated pasta. To serve, place a large bed of spaghetti in the center of a plate, top with your chosen quantity of meatballs, and sprinkle generously with both freshly chopped parsley and freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano or Pecorino Romano cheese. And there you have it, spaghetti and meatballs, a weekend dinner downsized into a weeknight meal. From start to finish, this recipe takes just an hour and a half. I really hope you try this out. I know you'll love it. So, until next time, eat well, be well, enjoy, and thanks for watching.